morning, students. I hope you all are great and revised your previous chapter. Today we are going to do our chapter 8, which is ethics and safety measures with internet. Now, in this chapter, we will be going to discuss that हमें क्या-क्या measures लेने चाहिए, क्या-क्या हमें rules follow करने चाहिए whenever we are working with the internet. So, without wasting any further time, let's start the chapter. The name of our chapter is Ethics and Safety Measures with Internet, and the topics which we will learn and discuss here are Internet, advantages of Internet, disadvantages of Internet, computing ethics, unethical practices, cybercrime, safety measures while using computer and internet, and digital footprint. Now, what is internet? Internet is defined as a global network जो connect करता है millions of computers. Now, with the help of internet, हम exchange कर सकते हैं all kinds of information या फिर data जैसे text, voice, videos, images, and graphics. Now, you can also get information on any topic या फिर subject within seconds with the help of internet. Internet has revolutionized the way we live, work, and communicate, but it also comes with some advantages and disadvantages as well. Now, tasks that were usually performed through personal interaction जैसे banking, shopping, communication ये अब हो सकते हैं online. Now, हम share करते हैं अपने data and information across the globe instantly. Indeed, internet has transformed the world into smaller and convenient place to live in. Today, जो buzzword है the only internet ये वो network है of internet is getting wider with each passing day. Now, to analyze ki how fast the internet use is growing, pick any newspaper या फिर magazine and carefully observe जो उसके अंदर advertisements होती हैं given in there, you would realize that almost every enterprise has its website. हर enterprise की अपनी खुद की एक website है listed in addition to its address and telephone numbers. Now, हर एक जो organization है वो presence felt करती है अपनी on the internet. Internet is a boon to the world. Almost every aspect of our life is touched by the internet. Interestingly, internet provide करता है हमें 24/7 services. Advantages क्या है इंटरनेट के? इंटरनेट हैज ट्रांसफॉर्म सोसाइटी इन न्यूमरस वेज. जैसे ये ऑफर करता है हमें इमेंस बेनिफिट्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सेस, कम्युनिकेशन एंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज. नाउ लेट्स रीड अबाउट सम ऑफ देम. पहला आता है बिजनेस. इंटरनेट हैज ब्रॉट न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज फॉर बिजनेस ताकि वो ऑफर कर सके हमें गुड सर्विसेज ऑनलाइन विच हैज प्रूव टू बी बेनिफिशियल. मीटिंग्स जो है हम उन्हें कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं इनएक्सपेंसिवली थ्रू दी वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग फैसिलिटी विदाउट फिजिकली विजिटिंग द प्लेस. हमें फिजिकली किसी प्लेस पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है टू मीट समवन. हम उनसे वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग की हेल्प से बात कर सकते हैं. फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन्स जो होती हैं वो ऑनलाइन हो सकती हैं फ्रॉम दी ऑफिस और होम. नेक्स्ट इज मीडिया एंड एंटरटेनमेंट. तो इंटरनेट एड्स वैल्यू टू द मीडिया एंड एंटरटेनमेंट. हम गेम्स को, वीडियोस को, सॉन्ग्स को डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, विजिट कर सकते हैं चैट रूम या फिर हम सर्च कर सकते हैं अपना वेब. दे आर सम ऑफ द यूजेस जो अट्रैक्ट करते हैं लोगों को टूवर्ड्स द इंटरनेट. इंटरनेट ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड करता है हमें फैसिलिटी टू रीड डिफरेंट न्यूज़पेपर्स, मैगजीन्स एंड बुक्स ऑनलाइन. फोरम. इंटरनेट फोरम एक ऑनलाइन डिस्कशन साइट है जहां पे लाइक माइंडेड पीपल जो होते हैं वो कॉन्वर्जेशंस करते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पोस्टेड मैसेजेस. Now we have health and fitness. Internet is now playing a healthy role in providing immense information on health and fitness. Using various medical sites, one can read more about various diseases, their cures, and precautionary measures. Education. Internet has changed the traditional learning system. Now ये widely used किया जाता है for educational process by scholars, students, and teachers to learn anytime and anywhere. Now it has shown dramatic impact on higher education as जो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं वो ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज भी ऑफर करते हैं. IGNOU एक वन ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं जो ऑफर करती है ये फैसिलिटी. इंटरनेट एक वास्ट स्टोर हाउस है ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एंड इज ऑल्सो यूज टू पब्लिश पेपर्स एंड आर्टिकल्स. ई कॉमर्स ये कॉन्सेप्ट होता है जिसको यूज किया जाता है फॉर बिजनेस पर्पस और बिजनेस डील्स जो इन्वॉल्व करता है ट्रांसफर ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन अक्रॉस द ग्लोब यूजिंग द इंटरनेट. Nowadays many कंपनीज हैं जिनके खुद के पोर्टल्स हैं, खुद की वेबसाइट्स हैं, उनको हम ई कॉमर्स के लिए यूज किया जाता है. ई कॉमर्स इंडस्ट्री हैज बिकम वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट इंडस्ट्रीज इन द वर्ल्ड एंड वी कैन नाउ परचेज एवरी पॉसिबल गुड एंड सर्विसेज फ्रॉम डिफरेंट शॉपिंग पोर्टल्स अराउंड द वर्ल्ड. ये ऑल्सो इंक्लूड करते हैं बुकिंग टिकट्स फॉर बसेज, फ्लाइट्स, ट्रेन एंड होटल रूम्स. नाउ कन्वीनियंट मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. इंटरनेट एक कन्वीनियंट और इकोनॉमिकल मोड है कम्युनिकेशन का. यूजर्स जो है वो कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ में यूजिंग वेरियस सर्विसेज अवेलेबल और इंटरनेट जैसे ईमेल, चैट, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग, इंस्टेंट मैसेजर एटसेट्रा. सोशल नेटवर्किंग ये लेटेस्ट वे है टू कम्युनिकेट. ये ऑफर करता है हमें एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां पे इंडिविजुअल कैन कनेक्ट विद फ्रेंड्स and strangers on the basis of shared interest या फिर views. Some examples of social networking sites are Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, MySpace, etc. Now we have certain disadvantages of internet. तो internet के कुछ advantages हैं तो for every individual and it is extremely popular in this modern age. However, ये एक tool है which must be handled with caution, जिसको बहुत ध्यान से use करने की जरूरत है and इसका misuse भी बहुत ज़्यादा hazardous हो सकता है. तो some of the threats of internet are as follows. सबसे पहला आता है spamming. ये रेफर करता है कुछ unwanted emails को that are of commercial nature sent indiscriminately to multiple mailing lists, individuals या फिर news groups. Now ये unnecessarily use करते हैं हमारे system के resources and also we use to spread computer virus या फिर other malicious software. Pornography ये एक major issue है posted on the internet. Now there are many pornographic sites on the internet that are found easily and hazardous to the mental health of the children. Now we have virus threats. तो computers that are connected to the internet are more prone कि वहाँ पे virus attacks हो सकते हैं, which can result in the crashing of system, data loss and hardware malfunctioning. Then we have theft of personal information. तो internet एक main source होता है of piracy, plagiarism and other evil issues relating to the privacy of information of an individual या फिर organization. So one should be careful enough while handling one's personal information जैसे name, address, credit card number, etc. as they can be accessed by hackers या फिर crackers for personal monetary gains. Such elements can also disrupt the system applications by spreading virus and changing program logics and outputs. Now the next one we have is time wastage. So although internet हमें provide करता है various services to its users, yet people generally waste करते हैं अपना time and energy while surfing the net. Now it can result in loss of personal interaction with people and it can also affect both of our socializing skills and health. साइबर टेररिज्म तो ये कॉज करता है एक सीरियस थ्रेट टू द वर्ल्ड. नाउअडेज मॉडर्न टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस परफॉर्म करते हैं टारगेट अटैक्स ऑन पावर प्लांट्स, बैंक्स, कमर्शियल एरियाज या फिर बिल्डिंग्स ऑफ national importance. Now this can be conducted remotely with the help of mobile phone and internet, which are less expensive than the traditional terrorist methods. Computing ethics. तो ethic एक set of moral principles होते हैं जो govern करते हैं behavior of a group or an individual. Similarly, computing ethics क्या है? कुछ set of procedures है या फिर moral principles हैं and ethical practices हैं जो regulate करते हैं use of computer. ये फोकस करते हैं ऑन एथिकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एंड यूज करते हैं कंप्यूटिंग रिसोर्सेज एंड इंक्लूड करते हैं न्यू इश्यूज दैट आर रेज्ड बाय न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज. It basically aims at encouraging IT users to be responsible in order to utilize the technology tools judicially, respect views of others, and acknowledge the rights and properties of people on the internet. कुछ common ethical guidelines हैं जो हमें follow करनी चाहिए while using the computer. So it is do not spy on another person's computer data, do not contribute to the spread of wrong information. यानी कि कंप्यूटर टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से किसी रॉन्ग इन्फॉर्मेशन को हमें स्प्रेड नहीं करना चाहिए. डू नॉट यूज कंप्यूटर टेक्नोलॉजी टू कॉज डिस्ट्रप्शन या फिर इंटरफेरेंस इन अदर यूजर्स वर्क. डू नॉट यूज कंप्यूटर टेक्नोलॉजी टू स्टील इन्फॉर्मेशन. डू नॉट यूज समवन else's computer resources without an authorization. Avoid buying pirated software. Pay for the software unless it is free. Now, before developing a software, think about the social impact it can have. It is wrong to claim ownership on a work which is the output of someone else's intellect. And the last one is be respectful and courteous with the fellow members while communicating on the internet. Unethical practices. In the coming session, we will discuss some of the common unethical practices which are prevalent in the society. पहला आता है plagiarism. तो plagiarism एक usage या फिर एक imitation होता है of the language and thoughts of another person projected as one's own original work. Now it is considered as a crime या फिर fraudulent act. जो Merriam-Webster dictionary है ये describe करता है plagiarism as follows: to steal and pass off ideas या फिर words of another as our own. यानी कि किसी और का काम है, किसी और के ideas हैं, किसी और का work है, but हम pretend करते हैं कि it is ours. To use another's production without crediting the source. To commit literary theft and to present as new and original an idea or product derived from an existing source. यानी कि किसी existing source से आपने कुछ लिया है and आप उसको ऐसे show करोगे that it is the new and original one. Now, international copyright laws also state that expression of original ideas को consider किया जाएगा as intellectual property and it is protected by copyright laws, just like original inventions. Almost all forms of expression fall under the copyright protection as long as they are recorded in some manner, जैसे कि book या फिर कोई computer file. Plagiarism has become very easy with technological advances and like web searching and copy paste options. Mostly जो critics होते हैं they have linked carelessness, laziness, lack of interest and arrogance as the major reasons of plagiarism. Steps to prevent plagiarism, तो इसके लिए simplest way होता है to prevent it is the citation acknowledging the original writer and source from where the material has been taken, उसे बोला जाता है citation. और ये include करता है कुछ following steps जैसे कि all sources are neither accurate nor they validate the information as accurate. Therefore, one must specify the resource. हमें यहाँ पे source को specify करना है जो inform करेगा readers को regarding the basis of one's ideas and extent of one's research. Citation gives strength to your resource. Now to avoid plagiarism, one can rephrase the material. Use quotation marks. आप quotation marks का use कर सकते हो around all the quoted words of another person to avoid plagiarism. And in the education sector, students should be encouraged to present their original and innovative ideas even if they wish to refer to the resource. They should be made aware of the pattern of references and in this manner plagiarism can be avoided and students could be motivated to work and bring their own originality. साइबर बुलिंग ये एक एक्ट होता है ऑफ हार्मिंग, harassing या फिर टारगेटिंग पर्सन बाय अनदर पर्सन यूजिंग इंटरनेट इन द डेलिबरेट मैनर. नाउ ये इंक्लूड करता है इंसल्टिंग रिमार्क्स एंड थ्रेटनिंग मैसेजेस सेंट बाय ईमेल, स्प्रेडिंग रूमर्स अबाउट द पर्सन ईदर बाय ईमेल्स या फिर सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट्स, posting embarrassing photos and videos to hurt the person, derogatory remarks against gender, race, religion or nationality. स्टेप्स टू प्रिवेंट साइबर बुलिंग, इसको प्रिवेंट करने के लिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए? डू नॉट डिस्क्लोज योर आइडेंटिटी टू अननोन पर्सन. अननोन पर्सन जिनको हम नहीं जानते हो उनको अपनी आइडेंटिटी मत डिस्क्लोज करो. सेफ गार्ड योर पासवर्ड्स एंड ऑल प्राइवेट इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम इनसाइड peers. Do not give bullies or any opportunity to misuse the information on social media platform. Search the whereabouts of the person you meet online and know about him fully before extending your handshake. Restrict your online profile to be checked by the trusted friends only. And if you are cyber bullied by someone, do not remain silent but take action against cyberbullying. Do not repulsive in your language. Rather, block the communication with the cyberbully and share this problem with your parents. Now, what is phishing? Phishing एक act होता है of sending emails to a user, misleading him to believe that it is a form of a trusted person या फिर organization. ये जो user है इसको ask किया जाएगा to visit a website in which he is supposed to update या फिर validate his personal details जैसे username, password, credit card details. In this way जो operator है of the fake website वो steal करेगा आपकी identity and commit करेगा crime in your name. This could damage your reputation and can cause heavy financial losses. तो फिशिंग को प्रिवेंट करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? आइडेंटिफाई सस्पेक्टेड फिशिंग ईमेल्स दैट कम फ्रॉम अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड सेंटर्स, गार्ड अगेंस्ट स्कैम. डू नॉट क्लिक ऑन लिंक्स, डाउनलोडेड फाइल्स या फिर ओपन अटैचमेंट्स इन ईमेल्स फ्रॉम अननोन सेंडर्स. बिवेयर ऑफ लिंक्स इन ईमेल्स दैट आस्क फॉर पर्सनल डिटेल्स. ऐसे ईमेल्स जो आपसे आपकी पर्सनल डिटेल्स मांगते हैं उनसे हमें अवेयर रहना चाहिए. Enhance the security of your computer by protecting it with a firewall, spam filters, antivirus and anti-spyware software. Do not divulge personal information over the phone unless you initiate the call. Enter your sensitive data in secured websites only. URL of a secured website हमेशा HTTPS के साथ में start होता है and your browser displays green color icon of the closed lock. Now check your online accounts and bank statements regularly to ensure no unauthorized transactions are made. Hacking रेफर करता है एक illegal intrusion को into a computer system या फिर network. Hackers जो होते हैं वो highly technical people होते हैं जो secretly break करते हैं into the computer ताकि वो steal कर सकें कुछ important data या फिर sometimes destroy कर सकें. Hackers not only steal important data but also वो hack करते हैं आपके applications, websites to change program logics. Hackers usually tamper करते हैं with data for unethical purposes, जैसे for an obsession to break the system securities. Although hacking is done without any consent from the user, yet it is not always destructive. हमेशा hacking destructive नहीं होती. Hacking which is done for a good cause, जैसे national security etc. उसे बोला जाता है ethical hacking. Now there is an equivalent term to hacking that is cracking. Crackers जो होते हैं वो कुछ technical people होते हैं जो एक्सपर्ट होते हैं इन ब्रेकिंग इनटू दी सिस्टम्स, ताकि वो कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट डेटा स्टील कर सकें, सच एज फाइनेंशियल डिटेल्स या फिर पासवर्ड्स एक्सेट्रा। समटाइम्स वो यूज करते हैं की लॉगर्स फॉर दिस पर्पस। Trackers also cause harm to computer by destroying data. Apart from this, वो disturb करते हैं हमारे applications को by spreading malware, changing program logics and outputs. Now we have certain steps to prevent hacking. The steps to prevent hacking are: keep your password secret and change them periodically. Update your operating system and other software जैसे antivirus frequently. Avoid using open Wi-Fi as it makes easy for hackers to steal the information and download inappropriate content. Always make use of secure websites by looking at the green lock sign. हमेशा हमें देखना है कि हम एक secure website use कर रहे हैं by seeing the green lock sign या फिर HTTPS on the address bar. ये ensure करता है हमारा that the sensitive data which is passed from your device is encrypted, making it difficult for the hacker to decipher the information. Now always check permissions and authenticity of the app before installing them. Now you should always also ensure that the apps are not accessing unnecessary information. For example, drawing app should not access your contact list या फिर your network information. Never store your credit card information on a website. Now what is spamming? Spams कुछ unwanted bulk emails होती हैं that come from stranger source. Now spam generally send किया जाता है in large numbers for commercial advertising. Spamming millions of copies of a same message are sent to email users worldwide. Spamming serious security concern है as it can be used to deliver Trojan horses, viruses, bombs, spywares and organized targeted phishing attacks. Sometimes spam attackers जो होते हैं they keep sending bulk emails till the mail server gets full. Now this practice is known as mail bombing. How to identify spam? Spam को कैसे identify कर सकते हैं हम? Messages that do not include your email address. ऐसे messages जो email address आपका include नहीं करते in the to या फिर CC fields, they are common forms of spam. Now some spams can contain offensive language या फिर links to website in inappropriate content. नाउ स्टेप टू प्रिवेंट स्पैमिंग, उसके लिए हमें इंस्टॉल करना चाहिए स्पैम फिल्टरिंग या फिर ब्लॉकिंग सॉफ्टवेयर। इफ यू सस्पेक्ट दैट ईमेल इज अ स्पैम, डू नॉट रिस्पॉन्ड, जस्ट डिलीट इट। Consider disabling the email client's preview pane and reading email in plain text. Reject all instant messages from person who you are not in contact with. Do not click on the URL links with instant messenger unless it is received from a known source. Keep your software and security patches up to date. Now, in this digital era, there has been significant increase in the use of technology. As technology is processing, so are the privacy parameters diminishing. Now, internet को commonly use किया जाता है for various purposes, जैसे for personal communication, accessing information on any topic, and for financial transaction, etc. So, to use the internet can affect the privacy, rights, and personal data of a person. Privacy is one of the major concerns in one's life, and right to privacy may be defined as the claim of individual, group या फिर institution to determine when and how and what to extend the information about it could be communicated to others. Privacy issues come into picture जब भी कोई personal information collect हो रही होती है, use हो रही होती है या share हो रही होती है without the consent of authorized person या फिर business. So certain preventive measures should be taken to avoid infringement of privacy. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? Be careful while sharing your personal profile on social networking sites. Never share your login details with anyone. Delete the sensitive data when it is not in use. Never click on a link sent to you through text या फिर email from a stranger. Always protect your online privacy by disabling the cookies in the web browser being used. कुकी एक स्मॉल टेक्स्ट फाइल होती है स्टोर्ड इन योर कंप्यूटर ब्राउजर डायरेक्टरी, जो कलेक्ट करती है इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ योर ऑनलाइन एक्टिविटी एंड रिपोर्ट करती है बैक टू द होस्ट। इंस्टॉल सिक्योरिटी सॉफ्टवेयर जैसे एंटीवायरस, एंटी स्पाईवेयर या फिर फायरवॉल सॉफ्टवेयर टू प्रोटेक्ट योर सिस्टम अगेंस्ट intrusions and infections. Lock up your system when not in use. Software piracy. Whenever a software is copied या फिर distributed illegally, उसे बोला जाता है software piracy. एक लाइसेंस या फिर कॉपीराइट रिक्वायर होता है to copy the genuine programs of someone else's, and you encourage software piracy when you purchase a single licensed copy of the software and आप लोड कर रहे हो उसको into several computer contrary to the license terms. इसको बोला जाता है soft lifting. Now you make unauthorized copies of the copyrighted software and आप उनको distribute कर रहे हो, आप install कर रहे हो unauthorized copies of software on the hard disk of personal computer, and you make unauthorized selling of software for temporary use or sell or buy the software in CDs or DVDs on rent. Steps to prevent software piracy, उसके लिए हमें बाय करना चाहिए licensed copy of software. Follow the terms and conditions of the license for each software product you purchase and never make copies and circulate them. Purchase software CDs from a reputed seller to ensure that it is genuine. Avoid using illegal CDs given by your friends to listen to your favorite music or watch movies. If software is available online, हमें डाउनलोड करना चाहिए उसको डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम दी मैन्युफैक्चरर्स वेबसाइट. रजिस्टर योर सॉफ्टवेयर टू अवॉइड सॉफ्ट लिफ्टिंग. इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स. इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी एक टर्म है जो रेफर करती है referring to the legal property rights of a person over his/her creation of mind, both artistic and commercial. Under intellectual property law, owners जो होते हैं they are granted certain exclusive rights over the use of his/her creations जैसे musical, literary and artistic works for a certain period of time. ये जो rights होते हैं ये ensure करते हैं creators hard work is safe and protected from unauthorized copy and piracy. Steps to protect intellectual property rights. तो prevent your पेटेंट योर इन्वेंशन. पेटेंट एक राइट होता है रिलेटिंग टू द न्यू इन्वेंशन दैट ग्रांट्स द इन्वेंटर सोल राइट टू मेक यूज एंड सेल द इन्वेंशन फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. वैलिडिटी पीरियड जो होता है पेटेंट का इन इंडिया इज 20 years फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ फिलिंग ऑफ पेटेंट एप्लीकेशन. कॉपीराइट योर आर्ट एंड पब्लिकेशंस. तो कॉपीराइट एक लीगल राइट होता है जो ग्रांटेड किया जाता है बाय लॉ टू द क्रिएटर फॉर हिज ओरिजिनल वर्क. राइट्स प्रोवाइडेड अंडर कॉपीराइट लॉ प्रोहिबिट अदर्स टू क्रिएट अ कॉपी ऑफ दैट वर्क. यानी कि जो कॉपीराइट है ये दूसरों को एक रिस्ट्रिक्शन दे देता है दैट ये जो वर्क है ये आप और कोई नहीं कर सकता. ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ द वर्क एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द वर्क टू दी पब्लिक. लीगल एक्शंस कैन बी टेकन अगर कोई कॉपी करता है उस वर्क को विदाउट द परमिशन ऑफ द ऑथर और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. नाउ इट कवर्स आर्टिस्टिक एंड लिटरेरी क्रिएशंस जैसे नॉवेल्स, प्लेज, पोएम्स, म्यूजिकल कॉम्पोजिशंस एंड आर्किटेक्चरल डिजाइन. The copyright of a work lasts for more than 70 years even after the death of the author. Register your trademarks. ये protect करते हैं हमारे brand names, logos, packaging and other distinctive decisions that identify and distinguish the products of one manufacturer or seller from that of others. Now the validity period of the trademark is 10 years and can be renewed. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime एक illegal activity है which is done through internet. Example, identify theft, जहाँ पे somebody can steal your email ID or password and use it to send fake emails to the people containing false information about the product or winning a lottery, etc. Then there are credit card account thefts, internet frauds जैसे ordering goods in your name, extracting the mobile phone contact, etc. Forgery, that is imitating documents, currency and objects to other people with bad intentions, harassing others and mischief mongering. Now, by sending threatening messages, all of which comes under the jurisdiction of Indian Penal Code, which is IPC. Cyber crimes can be divided into three main categories: crime against an individual person, crime against property, and crime against an organization या फिर society. Safety measures while using computer and internet. So, let's look the various safety measures which should be undertaken while using computer or internet. Minors should always surf internet under the supervision of their parents. Parents should decide and suggest age appropriate website to their children. To minimize the chances of the attack of hackers and crackers, one should use strong passwords. Strong password consists of at least 6 characters, and the more characters the stronger the password, that are combination of letters, numbers and symbols if allowed. To avoid losing data privacy while transmitting the data from one site to another, encryption can be implemented. Encryption एक process होता है of transforming data into unreadable code. The result is an encrypted file जो transfer करता है over the network. At the receiving end, it undergoes a process called decryption, जो convert करता है encrypted information को into a readable form. Set up your computer for automatic software and operating system updates to make your system robust. Taking regular data backups is the primary and most reliable method of data protection. Ignore unwanted and strange emails and be cautious of attachments, links and forms in email that come from unknown people. Make use of firewalls, which is a security system जो prevent करता है हमारे unauthorized people access को to your system and network. इट कैन बी इधर आर हार्डवेयर और सॉफ्टवेयर या फिर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बोथ। इसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाता है ऑन द गेटवे ऑफ नेटवर्क एंड फॉलोज a specific set of rules defined by the user or the network administrator. Based on these rules, ये control करते हैं incoming and outgoing network traffic. Digital footprint, as you know, footprint एक impression होता है which is left by a foot or shoe on the ground or a surface. Similarly, एक digital footprint क्या है? Impression है और information है about a person जो exist करता है on the internet because of his online activity. This is the information transmitted online. This is filling a registration form, email attachments, online shopping, commenting on social networking sites, uploading videos, digital images, etc. All of which leave a trail of personal information available to others. ये जो information है, it get logged in the database. A digital footprint is also known as digital dossier. Now, digital footprints can be categorized into active and passive data traces. Active ones are those data traces जो user छोड़ता है intentionally. Email, chat, Facebook, and blog posts are some of the ways with which a user can create active digital footprints. Now, passive data traces connected to an individual are generated by others or gathered through the user's online activities without his knowledge. Fewer activities which create passive data traces include करते हैं surfing the site for searching information, online shopping, etc. Implication of digital footprint. As discussed above, all the online activities जो leave behind करती हैं अपने footprints या फिर information traces, these information traces could be used positively or negatively. So before indulging in any activity, one should think over its outcomes. Now follow the guidelines given below while being online. Never post any silly or abusive comment. Tune the privacy settings of your social media account in a way that only your family या फिर friends can see your post and pictures. Do not log on to the inappropriate websites. Do not upload any in-app picture. Avoid accepting the friend request from strangers. Now be vigilant and extra cautious while being online as your carelessness or ignorance may generate a negative digital footprint, so which can spoil your reputation. It can even affect your chances of gaining admission in prestigious college or getting a job. Let's do the exercise of the chapter. So our very first question is multiple choice questions. Dash is a small text file stored on your computer's browser directory that collects the information of online activity and reports back to the host cookie. Dash is a process of transforming data into an unreadable code and unwanted bulk emails that come from stranger sources, spam. Dash is an act of sending an email to a user, misleading him to believe that it is a form of trusted person or organization. Phishing. Dash is a legal right granted by law to the creator of his original work, copyright. Let's do true false. Hacking is the usage of imitation of the language and thoughts of other person and projected them as one's own original work. False. Digital footprint is also known as digital dossier. True. Spams are unwanted bulk emails that come from stranger sources. True. Patent grants are the inventor the sole right to make, use, and sell the invention of unlimited period. False. You can identify the unsecured websites by looking at the green log sign or HTTPS on the address bar. False. Let's do fill in the blanks. Simplest way to prevent plagiarism is the cite to source. An illegal intrusion into a computer system or network is known as hacking. Dash is a set of procedures, moral principles, and ethical practices that regulates the use of computer ethics. Dash is a term referring to the legal property rights of a person over his her creations of mind, both artistic and commercial. Intellectual property. And dash is an act of harming, harassing, or targeting person by another person using internet or deliberate manner, cyberbullying. So students, this was your complete chapter. I hope it is clear to you. Do revise your chapter again and learn your exercise. I will see you in your next video with next chapter. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.